Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Hitman 2, where our next mission is supposed to take us to Mumbai, India, chasing a ghost. Let's look in.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Interesting. 3 targets, of which of one we don't know how he looks like, and we'll have to find out who he is. Interesting. Can we smuggle today? Nope, we can't smuggle, as in the last mission. Okay. Definitely want my weapon. Yeah, that's how we go in.
Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your 3 targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
As I don't know the city, but they do. And here we are. On the streets of the slums of Mumbai. And we totally look like we belong here. Not. Again. Okay, this might be difficult. Let's dive right in and find our targets. Is there a guy with binoculars up there? Let's go to him.
He's a traveling salesman or something. Those suitcases could just contain the products he sells.
47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. It might be worth looking into.
I don't know what, but I'm sure he's up to no good. You know, at one point, I'm pretty sure I saw him handing over his shop for sure. I told him that, but he doesn't care.
Well.
A sniper.
It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. A local hitman known as the Kashmirian is in Mumbai on business. He set up a sniper nest in a tower above a stairwell in the local chawl. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Dawood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
If I can't adjust the scope right,
Assist
I'll
him?
never make the shot.
Adjust scope with Y.
Good thinking, 47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow.
Okay. Make him appear in that window.
Karen Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
Does that matter if he does the job? I think it doesn't.
Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right lines for the shoot, but in case they do, we need to be ready with the deck.
You bet. I had to hack the controls to reduce the power output of the machine. I don't know where Rangan got this thing from, but it's powerful enough to blow the entire set from the roof.
Yeah, we don't need any accidents on this final shoot.
We could stage an accident here. Okay, that's interesting, but not the story we're following.
Gentlemen, seems to go and we're done. Looks like the fan has been set up again. Do you know why they haven't shot it yet? Karishma threw the last copy of the script into the elevator shaft. She doesn't want to do the scene with Rangan. He still wants to do the kiss. Are the nerve of this guy? Chutia, he's a creep. And Karishma isn't having it. I think she's crazy to pull something like that.
Hello, sir. Have a lovely day.
Let's hope nobody finds the script then. Rangan doesn't deserve to get his way.
The production of Mumbai Hero is coming to a close, but it seems there's a spot of trouble. Lead actress Charisma Hassan has refused to do a kissing scene with Rangan and has got rid of the script by tossing it down an elevator shaft. Shame. The scene features the use of a large industrial wind machine. Could be worth investigating.
Interesting, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to do this one. Because we want to help our friend.
I mean, I'm a great dancer, but I'm not a superman. I get tired, and when you get tired, you make mistakes, and that's when you get hurt. And what happens if I twist my ankle? Who will pay the bills? I can't let that happen.
Have you tried meditation? I know this great...
Gregory Arthur, a famous Broadway star, is apparently late for a photo shoot inside Rangan's unfinished tenement tower. Hang on, he uploaded a selfie on social media about half an hour ago. The Mumbai Food District. He's likely still there, 47.
I want to follow this though.
When are you going to be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rangan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I just can't do it. Why did I go?
Please, no! Do it!
He will recognize me, okay.
Hey, you!
Bud? Hey, Mr. Hussain. Go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's
Miss-
me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
There's something more. What's this? Picture of the maelstrom. Oh God, how do I get that? Maybe when everything is in turmoil here?
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last.
Did you get a shave?
Oh well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr.
Hi,
Rangan.
sir.
We got a shave, yeah.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed only by his giant ego.
Beautiful. Magnificent use of colors and
Fine today, sir.
Kya baat hai? If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
I guarantee a perfect execution, Mr. Rangan.
All right. Chalo, let's get this done with. I expect these to be the final brush strokes, Mr. Hussain. I'm a busy man, yeah.
All right, 47. Let's see if the aim of our Kashmirian friend is true.
Because once the word gets out and my art-appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes, exposure can be worth more than just money. Because in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job,
this art is actually not bad.
Will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the chawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next? Hold up, 47. The Kashmirian is on the move. He's heading for another flat inside the chawls. This might be worth investigating. If nothing else, we may get a lead on who his client is. The Kashmirian is moving to an apartment in the chawl. It's facing the laundry area. I suggest we find out what he's up to, 47.
Throw a coin over here.
Wow.
Get picture.
This looks like a very recent picture of the maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible.
Destroy the evidence. Get a key card because why not? And we can go in through the window.
47. It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of operations. Let's see what he's up to in here.
Investigate a sniper rifle, yeah, but... Picture of Dawood Rangan and Vanya Shah. We're missing his laptop dongle. Why do they all use dongles to do their stuff? Nobody ever uses an external dongle. We're definitely taking the lethal poison for later. Look through scope.
So, the Kashmirian is scoping out a bridge in an area primarily used as a laundry business. Interesting. It recently changed ownership and now belongs to Vanya Shah. It looks like he's found a new target and is waiting for her to get on the bridge. Perhaps your mentoring days aren't entirely over yet.
Okay. So we'll have to get our next target also there.
She was supposed to be on the bridge already.
Oh, is this our possibility to do none of the killings ourselves?
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry.
Okay, how would we get
47?
in there?
That man there. He resembles the maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID.
Vanya Shah will hear of this. Mark my...
You sure do dress the part, mister.
No, that's not him.
You're really spiking my anxiety here.
It's impossible. I explained to his employee that Miss Shah wants to meet with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the Royal Guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
It appears Vanya Shah is in the market for a dress fit for a queen. She's sent after a local tailor, but for some reason the man refuses to cooperate. A man of your impeccable taste should be able to fill in perfectly for the tailor.
That should be our way in. I don't want to use the tailor.
Another one of Vanya Shah's servants just came by to try to convince Uncle Vihar to come over to the train yard.
Hey, he didn't say yes, did he? I know it's a great honor to be able to make a dress for the slum. But what happened to the other tailors?
No, Uncle is planning on going into hiding, I think.
I heard
Okay.
they pushed out one of them.
But over here is where we wanted to be. Like, we're right on the roof of the guy.
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
I will not do it. We have been oppressed by her false rule long enough, and someone needs to take a stand. Besides,
We need to go down there.
Right here.
This is Vikram. I'm calling to let you know that I'll be going on an extended vacation. You should direct all business inquiries to my assistant. I'm not sure. A few weeks, maybe a couple of months. It, depends on a few things. But everything is fine. You will still get everything as planned. All right. Thank you. Just call the usual phone number and they will help you with your business. Cha, phir. Goodbye. I need a favor. No questions asked. Can you get me out of Mumbai tonight?
Do you have the paisa?
I'll find some. Thank you. It's Vikram. Fine, but I have to go out of town. I need you to come into the shop and run it while I'm away. The rest can wait. Business of a sort. Yes. I'll explain when I'm back. Just go to the shop tomorrow and help them run it. Oh, and if Banya Shah's people come by, you don't know where I am. No questions now. Please, just do it. Acha, shukriya.
He's saying goodbye to everyone. In the case he goes away, I want to pull him with the coin. He doesn't go away though. But that other guy is right here. Can you just go away, other guy?
Khushi, it's me, Vikram. I have to leave Mumbai for a while.
Like that.
What was that? Is anyone there?
This is a perfect position for you. I'll disguise as you, thank you.
Excellent. Let's find out what kind of dress a woman like Vanya Shah wants. Shah wants a cerulean dress, 47. Perhaps you will be able to source a roll of the right fabric at the local cloth market. 47. That nose. Those eyes. That can only be Wazir Kale, the Maelstrom. Identification confirmed.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of him later. I wanna follow my mission for now.
You're not authorized to enter, sir.
Yeah, you heard him right. This is your last chance.
We're not authorized to enter here. Okay. So this doesn't have to do with the other thing. Okay, we'll have to find another way in then. Okay. Through the freaking sewers then. This should really ruin my tailor's dress. Let's try coins again.
Got it. I'll stay here. Best of luck.
Like over here. Where nobody will ever find him and disguise as one of those guys.
I don't know where the papers are. If I could just find them, it would make my life a lot easier. But the old foreman, he hid them somewhere. If I knew why, I wouldn't have to look for them, would I? I just want to make sure I understand everything. If I show up for the bridge meeting with Miss Shah and I'm not prepared, well, let's just say I don't want that to happen.
Bridge meeting, huh?
Alright, I'll speak to you later. Alright, so I need to understand a few things here. Nobody keeps track of time in any way?
The old foreman didn't really care so much about time. It was all about getting things done.
So how did he track that? I can't see any of his old files here.
I don't know where they might be.
Alright, how about the workload? How do you guys keep track of how many orders you go through in a day?
The old foreman did all that. I think he kept most of it in his head, actually. That was one of the things Miss Shah didn't really like. That and the fact that he would give us breaks.
She doesn't like giving breaks? hates it. I see.
A magic red poison. I only have one. Let's use it. Because I saw him go out here. All that time I had a freaking thing pointing me over there. I'm so stupid.
I haven't met him to sit down and relax. Better than the last one? Funny, yeah. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy?
Vanya Shah is eager to meet the new foreman of the Mumbai laundry business. However, the foreman has taken refuge in his office, unwilling to meet with her at this time. You might be able to use this to your advantage, 47.
Isn't he drinking it right now? Yes, he's drinking it right now. So I came here earlier and listened to him, which told me where to go, basically.
What? Try not to tie up the bathroom too long.
Where is bathroom? This? This is bathroom enough for me, because you can be dumped in here. And we disguise as him.
I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day. The foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now. Follow me to the bridge. Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old foreman. Samjha?
So, that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last, you think? A week?
Depends on what the Queen decides to do with him, I guess. He looks tough enough. Might last a week in the pits. Maybe even 2.
Maybe he's been working really hard on that report of his. Maybe she'll actually keep him on.
I can't imagine that. He's been hiding inside that little office of his all day, afraid to come out. I don't think he has what it takes.
And now we need to wait for her. There she comes. I just need to occupy her long enough to get shot by the other assassin.
The Mumbai slums.
The new foreman finally graces us with his presence. What do you have to report?
Well done, 47. You've managed to lure Vanya Shah out into the open. Anything could happen here.
I see a lot of dead weight.
I've made a similar observation. Tell me more.
Well, the objective is find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I like your thinking. How would you approach the tasks you see before you?
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process?
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, Foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace? Taking unnecessary breaks? Drinking my water? Wasting my money? You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me?
What the hell?
That is Vanya Shah taking care of, 47. Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian from now on?
Yes.
The Kashmirian is on the move again. It's paid off to follow him so far. Maybe he will lead us to the maelstrom. 47, the Kashmirian is on the move again. He looks to be leaving his apartment, possibly the trawl itself. I suggest following him to see where this will end.
You don't know me, but your boss will want to talk to me. By now, he should have found out about the unfortunate fates of Rangan and Shah. I am the one responsible. Mad? No. On the contrary, I consider it a successful job interview. Just tell me when to go. Ah, yes, of course. I'll be there in no time. All right.
Predictably made the once mighty ether stop.
Crow's nest. Do or die, Karen. Live to the legend. Or die trying.
Actions of the same terrorists responsible for the human remains to be seen. But in a press statement earlier today, Ether's spokesperson assured local Jaybird residents
Outside the hideout now. Both are taken care of. The money should have been wired to the account already. Spend it as you want, I'm sure. It wasn't about the money. If I'm right about this, about who their boss is, I'll never have to worry about the money again. Well, my rejection set me free. Big fish lie in wait. I'm sure of it. Wish me luck.
Okay, they're going in. How the fuck do we go around that?
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
What are you doing?
Show no mercy.
Fuck.
For many fans, the
Mission story failed? What?
ongoing cricket
I need to take his part.
That's got it. I made it. I'm outside the hideout now. Both are taken.
Fixing.
I didn't see that main mission failed thing the first time around when you went in. But we're the Kashmirian now. Okay. Good.
So, you're the one who called. The boss was intrigued. We'll see you. Better make it good.
I'll do my very best.
Come with me.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
You've got some balls, man. Killing two of the city's most ruthless people is a job interview. That's something else. All right, it's just in here. Good luck.
Time to face the dragon, 47.
The mysterious stranger enters the lion's den. I guess you know who I am by now.
The Maelstrom.
Indeed. Two of my most trusted allies are dead. Childhood friends, lifelong companions. And now you're here.
I always see my contracts through to the end.
Admirable. Really, it is. I'm assuming Vanya put out the initial contract that drew you here. She never did like Dawood. Perhaps power play while our plans are in hiatus? But why kill her then? Unless Dawood made a counteroffer.
That would be the smart move.
But then you heard the rumors about the return of the Maelstrom. And so you took a chance. You figured if Dawood was assassinated, I would put two and two together. Eventually, I would have to teach the Slum Queen a lesson. You took it upon yourself to help me before I asked. A show of skill. A move to get to the top. Is that right, boy?
You can only kill so many mobsters before wanting bigger challenges.
Dawood and Banya lost their way once they returned here to Mumbai. I blame myself for their failures. I should not have let them go back without me. They got lost in their egotistical pursuits. Dawood thinking he could usurp my legend through his movies. Vanya assuming some mythological regency over the people of the slums. They forgot that which mattered the most.
What was that?
Legacy. In time, you become your actions. Vanya became cruel. Dawood became a hollow man. I wonder what we will become. What shape we will take in our final days. Exposed and raw in the eyes of the universe. We can't stay unseen forever. Death comes for us all, my friend.
That it does.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Oh yes. Let's take a tuk-tuk. One-star rating, probably because I took so long, but I didn't really do a bad job here. And interestingly enough, there are always like 3 story missions that they recommend. We saw both of them, the start of both of them. This was the one where I should have searched for a guy in the slums. This was the one where I should have gone to the queen to make her a dress. We saw the beginnings of both of them. Interesting. Romania.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
Yeah.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. You don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
Yep.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
So the Soviets trained us to become a killer for Providence? Crazy. Okay, next will be another life. We'll have to exit to the menu again so that we can see where it is, as I always want to see at the end where the next one is going to get us. Whittington Creek. I assume United States. Looks like these little enclosed areas that exist in the United States, where there's like a fence around a suburban neighborhood. One of those enclosed areas, it looks like, because they can't let me loose like in an enormous city, because in like Mumbai, streets can get clogged by traffic and stuff, and it would be it would be okay for the level to have borders, because it's just crazy over there and stuff gets clogged. It's normal. But in like an American suburb, you could just leave. But whatever. Another life in Whittington Creek is coming up tomorrow. Have a nice day. See you then.